everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kimberly and today we are going to make a new crocodile mold. Hope he's as cute as my little fat one that I have. I love that little fat one. So he takes not quite 2 ounces, but I mixed up 2 ounces. I was kind of thinking I wanted to marble him to see how it goes, but now I don't know if I should because I've never made him before and I want to make sure I get all the details of him. So I think I'm going to change my mind on that and I'm just going to do him one color. So this is a Baltic day and it's called espresso, which I would think espresso would be a brown color, but that looks green to me. So we're going to try this one and see how it goes. Maybe I hope it doesn't go brown when it dries or whatever. I hope it stays green. So we'll see. Looks like it's going to be a pretty color. Now most of these molds are matte. These ones that are pink like this. Because I don't think they're actually resin molds. They're more like candle or, you know, candy molds or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but most of them are not matte, are not glossy. They're usually a matte mold. There are ways to remedy that. If I can make my mouth work. You can, you know, put a shiny gloss on them or spray them with a gloss shine or do them with UV resin. There's all different ways you can do them. But anyway, I think I like that color. Looks like a good color. And I also thought maybe, just quickly, this just came to my mind, because sometimes dusting the mold helps with mica bubbles. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just quickly dust him with this, just to see how he turns out. So I hate bubbles. So anything I can do to remedy bubbles helps me. Oh, that was nice. Hit the edge of the mold so it flies all over. Get in all his little scales there. My little fat alligator is one of my favorite molds. So I can push his nose in here. Well, like I really can't. Just want to make sure he got plenty down in his nose. All right. I'm going to go run this through my vacuum chamber. I should have done that before I started dusting, but that's okay. I'm going to run this through my vacuum chamber, and then I'll be right back to block that out. All right, got this run through the bubble chamber. And now we're just going to pour it. We're going to try and pour it so we can get down in his nose down in there. Give it a squishy squish. Make sure there's no bubbles in his nose. There's one that just came out. Oh, look, I wiped off some of the nice cleaning it. Not that it really would have probably mattered that much since we colored the resin the same color, but we'll just be safe. I hope he's as cute as the other one. Oh, how do we not have it right there either? I don't know. Let me see. Tiny, tiny bit on his tail right there. It didn't really help, but like I said, it's not really going to matter because we did color the resin the same, so we're good. Oh, look, there's the big bubble that just came out of his nose. And his head all around him. All right, got him all filled up, and I will see you back here when he's cured and time to demold. Okay, guys, these are cured up. This is the one this was an extra, and it's actually my original gator. Oh, and he turned out so good. All his little teethies are there. Sometimes you have a hard time, you get bubbles in the teeth or in his scales back here, but everything looks really good. Really, really good. We'll get his face put on and he will be adorable. I love this mold. Love it. All right, let's see if this one's as cute. Sorry, if you can hear my dogs barking. I don't know what's going on up there. Oh, he's got a kind of a cute little face. He's got this big old double chin going on here. He does have a couple of little bubbles in his tootsies. But those are, I don't know how you'd ever make sure you got every single one of those. Well, I guess you could try harder. I didn't realize they were up like that. You just have to make sure you got in the tootsies better. But he's so cute. He's teeny, but he's cute. All right, I will get the faces put on these. I'll run you through a fast forward while I do it, and we'll see how they turn out.
His family.
Okay, I finished him up. Got his teeth on, his eyes, gave him some little toenails. I did have some bubbles in some of his toenails, not too bad. But this mold, I just think is so adorable. It's so cute, and I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about him that is just. He's got the cutest little face, but I just love him. But anyway, there's him. This one doesn't really have a lot to do on it. There's no way you can really do anything to those toenails But I had some bubbles in these toenails. Of course, I told you that. And he doesn't have a lot of teeth, but I tried to cover up some teeth. Just gave him, his eyes are teeny tiny. So there's not a lot of detail to do on him, but he's still pretty cute for just a tiny little croc. But anyway, there they are. So thanks for hanging out with me, and we will see you next time. And don't forget, always, always embrace your chaos. Okay, love you guys. Bye.